For many Aussies who used to watch Talkin Bout Your Generation, it's hard to forget the episode in which Josh Thomas' grandma was strapped to a chair and had a bucket of sour cream poured over her head. In honor of Talkin Bout Your Generation being rebooted by Channel 9, it premieres on May 21st at 7:30 p.m. News.com.au caught up with Shaun Micallef to reminisce about that memorable TV moment. It happened during a game called Human Nacho. One team member was tied to a chair and the other had to answer 3 questions. Every question they got wrong meant a bucket of nacho ingredients would be poured over their teammate. The team members got to pick who would answer the questions and who would sit in the other chair. I do remember that we assumed that Josh Thomas would have taken over and sat in the chair to be covered in stuff, Micallef told News.com.au. We assumed that he would ride to his grandmother's egg on a metaphorical white horse and say, "Oh no, Nana, I'll do it." I just assumed that would happen. But Josh hung back a bit, and she seemed quite keen. At first Micallef was going to insist that Josh, who was the team captain of Gen Y, sit in a human nacho chair, but then he changed his mind. "Who am I to say she can't do it? If she wants to, that would be patronizing," Micallef recalled thinking. As you can see in the clip below, skip to the 1.50 mark, Josh got a question wrong and Micallef cranked a handle to tip a bucket of sour cream over Josh's grandma's head. "I turned the handle, and it didn't work and I thought, great," Micallef said. But his relief only lasted a moment. "I did nothing, I swear to God, and then it tipped over. It hit her, and she lost her glasses." Josh's grandma, Mona, was a great sport and laughed along, but she made sure she was reimbursed for the humiliating stunt. "It went in her hearing aid, so we had to buy her a new one," Micallef told News.com.au. "I refused to pay for it, but I think Channel 10 did," he joked. "I quite like the fact we did it, and I quite like the fact she allowed it to be done. If Josh had actually switched places with her it would have been slightly disappointing, so I'm glad it turned out as well as it did. Although I noticed that when we asked her to come back for a Christmas show, she refused. I think we'd ruined her favorite outfit." Micallef said that Mona's not back, regrettably, for the new series which kicks off next week on Channel 9. Once again he's hosting the show, but there's a new set of team captains. Leading Gen X is Robin Butler, Andy Lee is the captain of Gen Y and 21-year-old actor, Lawrence Boxhall, is the face of the newly created Gen Z. "It's quite an interesting variation on the previous series," Micallef said about the rebooted show. "It's not in any way trying to recreate what we did before. It's like we made a lasagne, and then we made a dessert out of it the next time using the same ingredients. It's clearly not a Channel 10 show now, it's a Channel 9 show, whatever that means."